headgear, everything. Trevor Blade new, but making a tear. Has a lot of good wins already. Maybe he's going to add another one to his belt today. But we have a game. This is a ball game, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's a ball game. It's like Super Monkey Ball if you control it with the mouse, and also if the controls are really janky.
Oh. This looks like a very old Windows game. Or, no, it actually looks kind of too new. Yeah, those backgrounds look too new. But we are off. Oh, do you actually have... Oh, so you have to collect all the coins. Okay, you have to collect... Yeah.
A certain number of coins, not all coins, but it does say the goal in the bottom right.
Okay, so it's not unclear, but Trevor Blade off to an early lead. I mean, we're just 30 seconds in. At first, I thought you had to, like, perfectly nail the target.
Oh, that would be bad.
Yeah. But, yeah, I can already see, because you bounce everywhere.
Yeah, nailing anything in this game is pretty mean. The ball goes where the ball wants to go. You only give it slight suggestions.
Yeah, but okay, so they are tied entering level 3.
Yeah.
So we have different colored coins. I'm assuming that they are probably have bigger value.
So the red ones are worth 5 and the blue ones are worth 10.
Oh, so yeah, I can just see, just looking at Trevor's, how uncomfortable it seems to control this game.
They're dealing with it better than I did, I think. Also, we gave some tips in the basement that weren't there in the original basement, so that helps a bit.
Furret was just going with bounce strats. Trevor Blade probably going to finish this up.
Ooh, very nice. It's losing a lot of time actually reading things. This isn't complicated enough that you really need to read things.
Okay, so okay, this is the classic, we don't want you to collect everything bonus level.
I'll go for a similar strategy, going in for the blue coin and then just get a few coins at the end.
Yeah, so the big, outside of just like wrangling the controls with this one, a lot of it's just going to be on the fly routing of like which coins are going to be optimal for you to get. And yeah, you're right with like going for the blue coin seems to be, oh, Furret, no! Too fast.
Oh, I missed that. How? There are guardrails everywhere and Furret fell anyway.
Yeah, Furret was just going way too fast. Which unfortunately gives Trevor Blade a bit of a lead now. I'm assuming we're going to have to deal with actual fallouts in the medium stages.
Yeah, maybe in the later easy stages, I don't remember, but there are tons of stages with no guardrails.
I like how at the start of this, Trevor was actually trying to go through all of the gates perfectly. And then at some point, I think the gates are getting smaller as, I think... Yeah, on Furret's, I think they are getting smaller.
So it is a good strategy to just get the first ones and then ignore everything after that.
And we are on bumper hell for Trevor Blade.
Trevor's just bumping everywhere. Wow, bumps into the exit. Very nice.
Okay, yeah, here we got some fallouts. We got the caution tape here on the edges, letting you know don't go there.
Doing doing the smart thing, just going for the red coins. Now we have moving platforms. Make the control even harder to predict.
Yeah, I still think you try to go for that money hole right there. The red, blue, blue, red.
And probably even the easy yellow coins aren't that easy when you have... Oh no!
Wait, what? What just happened to Trevor Blade?
Went over the barrier.
He somehow gained enough speed to cause himself to bounce over it. That's crazy.
But I can fix it. Now we have a bit of a maze, which is annoying.
Yeah, luckily it isn't monkey ball timers. So you have a decent amount of time to finish these levels, which is smart given the fact that you have almost zero control.
Yeah. Usually
These were like...
you just don't want to fall, basically.
Alright, Furret on the same level as Trevor Blade. But seeing as how on the wrong side, Trevor Blade has to find their way around. That is... I feel like you could cheese this. These walls don't seem low enough. Like, with the shenanigans that I've seen Furret do, or I guess the game did to Furret.
I think Trevor already went this way, yeah. This is not the right way.
Yeah, they're basically tied right now. It's just a matter of who can get through this maze first.
I guess the coins help you in marking where you haven't been before. So if you're walking to a place that has no coins, like Trevor is doing right now, you're probably going back. Enters that hole that I said he's already been to, again.
I think Furret through the
Furret has
maze.
it. Oh god, we have half pipes now? Or full pipes?
This is the secret level of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. The space level. I think that's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
I've never played Tony Hawk 2, so I'll just believe you.
I don't think it was 3. I think it was 2. But this seems very uncomfortable to control these ramps. You're just way too bouncy.
And the way you control is you rotate the environment relative to the camera, and the camera keeps rotating behind you.
So, that's interesting control scheme. Not sure I agree with it, but for it getting... Oh, with 5 seconds to spare, Trevor Blade finishes the maze.
Ready, set, go.
I'm happy to see that they got through that without having to reset. Because that would be so unfortunate.
That would be a huge time loss.
Yeah, for it going specific... Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Ready, set,
Yeah, you're just so bouncy that the moment you start bouncing out of control, it's really hard to save. And like, even after playing for about 10 minutes, I'm still not sure that these players have at least a comfortableness with these controls.
I was at the end of the goal and I was still going super slow because I couldn't control the bounces, so it's unlikely that they'll ever get a full handle on the controls.
go.
Yeah, I'm assuming that this also has a difficult, like a after medium, a hard difficulty, and I'm assuming those stages are going to be crazy. We won't be seeing those in this goal, but just keep that in mind if you ever want to play this.
Looks like FurretTurret is using the manual camera for this level, which is an excellent choice. Like when you need to do precise 90-degree turns, you usually don't want to rely on the automatic camera rotating behind you.
Oh, so I didn't realize that they had manual control of the camera. I'm assuming it probably explains that in the pace bin.
Yeah, by default you don't, but if you press a button, you get control.
Okay, we have a tinier maze. I don't know if this is one of the bonus levels. Camera's being big friend to FurretTurret. Just won't even show. And Trevor Blade not far behind. I think is about a level or two behind still, but in a game like this where just movement can kill you if you breathe wrong. And Trevor getting through this rising coin level much faster than FurretTurret.
Yeah, it didn't fall. That was pretty good.
All out.
Ooh,
Ready?
that was almost pretty good.
Go.
And we're almost at the halfway point of this goal. Level 18 for FurretTurret. I believe it's 16 for Trevor.
Didn't pay attention. We'll see now. Well, now it's 16.
Now 16.
All out. Ready? Set. Go. All out. Ready?
FurretTurret's going real fast on this level.
You need a lot of speed to avoid falling into the middle hole. But I agree going for these corner coins because then you only need one more. Yeah.
Getting it. Still maintaining a 2-level lead over Trevor Blade as Trevor Blade gets to the tiny labyrinth level. Just making that cycle, FurretTurret gets that blue coin. Gonna collect 2 more coins, finish this level with relative ease. Moving on to the final stage in easy. Oh, this is where you have to use physics to get that blue coin.
Yeah, this is where the game wants you to make jumps.
All out. Ready? Set.
For it being lured by the Isle of Blue Coins, unfortunately takes a fallout.
It's easy to get there if you just go forward all the way, but getting back is a bit harder.
Select.
Done with the easy levels, onto the medium.
Set. Go.
Now we have switches. The hitbox in these switches is very weird.
All out.
Oh, and FurretTurret taking a fall.
So did Trevor. Hmm?
Was wondering, like, yeah, because I saw the switch activate for FurretTurret, but I didn't see any gate open.
Ready? Go.
It must have been one that wasn't on its camera at the time.
Yeah, there are 2 gates on the front, and then the one at the back is the one that opens, I think.
Yeah, Trevor Blade also falling in the same trap that FurretTurret was by just trying to speed through these. Probably can just get this blue coin. Should be good. Trevor Blade finishing up. 2 more levels to go with easy. Excuse me.
Trevor not making that cycle, which is understandable.
Yeah, FurretTurret somehow managed to get that first try. lot of time invested in that level for Trevor. And FurretTurret finishing the first level.
Go.
This was very careful. A good idea.
Yeah, a lot of coins for this one.
I don't think you can afford to leave that many coins behind, but we'll see. There are a few blue.
Yeah, I can see a lot of red coins on this inside track. Trevor Blade making it to level 20. We'll see if Trevor Blade goes for the bait of the blue island. Sees
Probably
it, is
right.
going
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, make sure to get all the reds, and now Furret has enough.
Oh, and Trevor Blade makes it to the island
Set. Go.
and immediately falls off the island.
Probably not the plan.
Yeah, I hope there was a motion sickness warning for this game, because I do agree that this is not kind to those with those kinds of issues.
Yeah, I don't think there was. It's at least for me, it's a problem because the game needs to be really bad to make me motion sick. Like, I added one motion sickness warning, and you can know that if I added a motion sickness warning, it's because the game is terrible.
Yeah, I tend to not. I tend to be immune to most of those kind of issues, but with how this camera is moving and how your control is, I can see for this one. This is just a really mean level for Furret. Having to stay balanced on this, but gets it finally.
Gets it,
On to
yeah.
level 4. Trevor Blade going really fast through these switches.
Furret survives, and only needs to get to the goal. Shouldn't be too hard.
I
Ready? Set.
the way that that door is set with the switch, like you could get around it.
All
I
out.
feel you could get around that without having to hit the switch. This is a monkey ball level. This is 100% a monkey ball level on FurretTurret screen.
Ready? Set. Go.
It's also Neverball level. It's upgraded because now the difficulties you can't control anything.
We removed the monkey and added difficulty.
Yes.
I, more like die. Anyway, comedy aside, FurretTurret has a bit of a lead on Trevor Blade right now, but Trevor Blade is, I think, is getting a good handle on these levels, because he is going a lot faster through some of these stages than FurretTurret was. FurretTurret was taking its time, while Trevor Blade, I think, feels behind, so is trying to make up that difference by going fast. We'll see if it pays off for him.
He's currently catching up. Maybe there will be some later leveling medium that will require being more careful.
Oh, and
Need to see.
unfortunate for FurretTurret, gets all the way to the top, but still needs 4 more coins.
Getting speed towards the top takes so long.
Especially with these bully blocks. So gets a nice little boost there. Is going to finish this level.
Ready? Set. Go.
Trevor Blade, noticing that blue coin, is going to do the exact same thing that Furret did. Hopefully can keep his balance here. Getting it, moving on to level 4. I did not see what these... Oh, that's...
The
These
teleporters.
these teleporter blocks, not a fan of how they zoom. Like... the fact that it... I don't even... Oh, and it's not just ground. If you're in the air... Oh, that's... Oh... I can't help but laugh, but...
Oh,
Oh,
Ready, go.
yeah, I can... Oh, Trevor Blade, going for difficulty 3. I think you could easily stick with 2.
I think if you do 2, you get just enough coins, if I counted
Yeah.
correctly.
Because Furret did 2, and I believe had enough. And even so, I think there were still a few coins.
But yeah, there are a few coins on the other side, so you can easily just do 2.
Yeah, Furret made this stage look easy. Because did not get baited by going full speed.
Like I said, sometimes going careful is the correct option, and Trevor Blade is just going fast.
Furret on to level 8. I think Furret has Monkey Ball experience. I'm not sure about Trevor Blade.
All out.
Got
Ready, go.
4 quarter pipes now.
All out. Ready, go.
Yeah, I was going to mention, it really looks like you want to turn the camera to be facing the quarter pipes. Otherwise it's just too hard to control.
Okay, it didn't seem too hard to get up on these ledges. But getting back down and not, like, losing yourself. Have enough
Stops in the
coins.
middle.
All
Oh!
out.
Yeah,
Ready,
takes
go.
the fall. Like, this camera is not your friend.
Got confused by the angle of the camera, it looked like.
All out. Ready, go.
Trevor Blade takes the unfortunate fall all the way back to the bottom, but is going to get enough coins. Or at least I think. No.
Ready, go.
Oh, Trevor Blade, you got to get 3 more coins.
Realizes it, it's going back. Gets 2 more.
Well, I guess probably not of their own control, but got forced back, which did help them get more coins. Now just needs to get up this hill.
All out. Ready, go.
Now rolling up that hill. Make a deal with God.
All out. Ready, go.
Furret is struggling with this level, so Trevor could catch up if he doesn't have as much trouble.
All out. Ready, go.
Trevor Blade, getting up that hill, made that deal with God, is now going to have to deal with teleportation now. Okay, Furret, back onto the ledge. Let's get up on one more ledge in order to have enough coins. Alright, gets it. Hopefully can line up this quarter pipe now.
Looks good.
Alright, gets the clear.
Now we're playing Gilbert.
Oh, I think, is this another one of those bonus levels? teleportation effect is so jarring. Yeah, that struggling on this quarter pipe stage has caused Trevor Blade to only be one stage behind now.
Yeah,
Trevor
close
Blade
race now.
if Trevor Blade can get this first try,
Oh,
that's going to be a massive time save.
Ready.
Oh, has enough coins.
now needs to
Furret.
go slow, probably. Yeah, went too fast.
Oh, but takes the fallout. Now we're gonna deal with probably the unfortunate. Oh, Furret taking the leap of faith is rewarded.
Who needs stairs?
I actually think that was the best move Furret could have made, because taking these stairs slow, especially with how the camera does not like to cooperate.
It looks a lot harder than what Furret did.
Yeah, I think if Furret could have done it a second time, he definitely would. Yeah, and Trevor Blade through the half pipe level. Trevor Blade has a good chance of catching up to Furret.
Lots of coins in this level.
All out. Ready. Go.
Furret going for the dives. Not tall enough to get that blue coin. Just to hope there's at least 2 on this drop. And there
Wow.
is. Can he save it? Can he save it? And it's good.
Set.
Teleporter maze.
This is just Sabrina's gym from Pokemon Red. Not blue, just red.
Pokemon Red took some design cues from Neverball.
Yeah. But yeah, oh, this is just find the right teleporter to get you to those blue islands, to get you those blue coins. And somehow every teleporter Furret has taken, it's led them to finally getting to a blue island.
Left. Here the time is a bit relevant.
Yeah, because Furret's gonna run out of time here. Gonna run out of time and not collect enough coins.
All out.
Yeah, does not want to take the shame of running out of time, so just falls off the edge.
Furret wants to be the master of his own destiny.
All out. Red O.
But Trevor Blade having a bit of an issue on the stairs level. He's not taking the Furret drop, is just going stairs method.
It's probably something Monkey Ball experience can help you. Thinking that every level must have a shortcut.
Oh, Trevor Blade actually
Wow.
does the FurretTurret advance drop. Does the jump. Is still only a stage behind Furret. Furret still stumped on this teleporter maze. Has made it to the end.
And has
And
10
it's gonna have-
coins. Yeah.
Wonderfully routed, has enough time. Level 13. Trevor Blade falling out.
All out. Red O.
Furret trying to drop, is gonna try to
All out.
hit this drop.
Go.
Not sure that's the best move for this one, but
Eddie, my testing comment talked about level 12, so.
All out.
But yeah, it's
Ready, go.
it would be better without level 12 existing.
Yeah, and Trevor can get through this maze pretty quick. You're definitely going to have a close race on our hand.
Furret is dealing well with this circular ramp. Maybe Furret has experience getting out of parking lots.
Has enough, hits the target, moving on to 14. So now we have time buttons.
All out. Ready, set, go.
So you have to go fast through these teleporters.
Not fast
All
enough.
out. Ready, go.
Furret getting launched to Jupiter.
All out. Ready,
Missing
go.
the teleporter.
Okay, this is looking
Trevor
good.
Blade.
Oh,
Oh, blocked. Trevor Blade has an unfortunate fall. This teleporter maze has not been kind to our racers. For getting that clear, has to do stage 14 again, but this time going up.
I remember the time can be an issue because it's slower to go up than to go down.
And you also have to get a bunch of coins as well, so hopefully there's some blue coins near the top of this.
All out. All out. Ready, go.
Yeah, it's very hard to control your momentum. Trevor Blade getting to the end. Same situation as Furret. Has the coins. It's now level 13. Trevor Blade almost saving him. Furret 20-something seconds left to get up this hill. There are enough coins.
Ready,
The game
go.
has at least been kind enough to have plenty of coins. So it's really just kind of a nuisance as opposed to a game design quirk right now.
Yeah, they were smart enough to leave the coins as an optional scoring thing more than as a real requirement to clear levels.
And that had 2 exits.
Go.
Yeah, going backwards there easier than taking the ramp. I agree with this.
Yeah, Furret, just blue coins. I'm just gonna go for them. Quickly clearing 17
Easy level.
onto 18.
All out. Ready, go. All out. Ready, go.
18 not being as kind with this moving platform. And a
Sure,
30-second timer.
Trevor Blade having a bit of trouble on 13. Seems to be not getting enough coins by the time they get to the bottom. Having to retrace their
All out. Ready,
steps.
go.
Yeah, you don't want to go up in this level. Even though you're going to have to.
All out. Go.
Oh, this moving platform section is a pain.
Ready, go.
Also the switch hitbox that I talked about.
For it just constantly resetting.
Ready, go.
Okay, got it.
All
Oh,
out.
but
Go.
fell out.
It
Ready, go.
yeah, where is that hitbox on this thing? Because, like,
Ready, go.
Yeah, I think it's like dead center.
only
Oh.
4 seconds. Gets to the target.
Very nice.
Ready, set, go.
I mean, at least these aren't bumpers. You just got a bunch of sticks. For going directly towards the blue coin island. I do not doubt its choice here.
Can go across. I don't know.
I think you just go for the yellow coins now. Don't worry about getting to that blue island.
Based on the angle, I thought that was what Furret was trying to do. Yeah, just the yellows are enough.
Ready, go.
Right, final level.
Final level.
And in classic monkey ball fashion, it is spelling out the name of the game.
Ready, set, go.
Didn't even realize that that last level was 19. My counting skills have been tarnished.
Ready, go.
Counting is hard. But the game displays the level number, so it's fine. Trust whatever the game says.
Ready, go.
Yeah, but it will be a Herculean task for Trevor Blade to catch up at this point. The final Neverball level really needs to keep FurretTurret on its toes.
This is not an easy level, but Furret has completed a bunch of not easy levels very quickly.
Still has to get 3 coins though. And not a lot of time to do it.
Collected only one there, okay. Probably will go for these 2 here.
Alright. As long as Furret can keep this balance. And straight shot. And that is it.
Masterful.
That is a dot done from FurretTurret. And Trevor Blade, I think, heading directly to forfeit as well. I don't blame them. This
What is happening to Furret?
Furret is probably just releasing its energy. That was a great growl from FurretTurret. We've all had our attacks lowered. But yeah, this was a very difficult game. If this game controlled, like if you could control this game with a joystick, this game probably increases in its enjoyability immenseful. But like, I can see where this game is fun to play, but just challenging. This is a challenging game.
Right.
I can't move FurretTurret to stream commentary.
Oh, it's already there. I can.
Hello, FurretTurret.
Hi.
We got a little bit of that preview because we had your audio.
I realized like halfway through that last level, I'm like, I have not been breathing much. Oh no,
And we are also joined by Trevor Blade.
Hello.
Trevor.
Hi.
I can sense some tense energy about this game. I'll allow you to keep going off of what you were saying.
I mean, what I was saying was just, it was just very because like I turned down the mouse sensitivity a lot, and even with it low, it was like it's still like very fine movement required for a lot of this, just
Yeah.
balanced.
Yeah, once FFAO told me that this game controls just mouse control only, I knew that was a red flag. Trevor Blade, yeah, you were saying something. Sorry for interrupting.
No, I didn't say it. I just went, yeah, I agreed to that statement. I feel like even if I turned down the sensitivity, it still would have been terrible to control.
So how did it feel? Like, I'm assuming maybe both of you have monkey ball experience or some form of, move ball on platform experience.
I have monkey ball experience, plenty of it. It never hurt my eyes this bad.
Yeah, I've done a fair amount of monkey ball as well, not too much. This is much better with the mouse sensitivity minimal.
I did not do that. I kept clicking out of the game a couple of times. Even, my eyes
yeah.
hurt.
Yeah, I mean, the first time you encountered those teleporters, like, that's where it really, like, why? The zoom in to, like, you're in a new place and the camera's a completely different orientation.
And it preserves your momentum.
Yeah.
And also just like the camera was just really low throughout, it felt like.
Yeah, there was those labyrinth levels, like those maze levels, where you couldn't even see what the maze was because your camera wouldn't allow you to see it.
Yeah.
I did not mind the maze. I did not mind the teleporters. The uphill scale level with the blocks, those middle blocks, and the that easy stage with the circle, that was my only gripe with this entire game. Everything else I did not mind.
All right, I think we've hit a lot of like the frustration portions. So you said those are the only things you mind, Trevor. What did you enjoy about this game?
I did like some of the creativities with the levels, like the elevator, the half pipes. Those were kind of interesting. I won't lie, but when it did come down to certain areas, like that one where you could just not able to control with how bad the mouse sensitivity is, you're gonna go flying off. It's just, I like those little creative ideas, but in the way the game played or how it controlled with the sensitivity, it did not live up well.
Yeah, I saw at some point both of you were doing some big jumps. I think it was actually on the same level. Where FurretTurret, you just dropped off to land on like kind of a longer platform and then took the stairs down. Where Trevor, you did the exact opposite, where you took the stairs down first and then made the big jump across to the goal. I don't remember what level that was, but that was some very good play on both of your parts.
Cool.
I did not even think about the drop down one. I didn't even think of if like just the two blue ones would be enough, so I just went with the whole stair and then went for it.
Oh yeah, there was like that one where it was just like a bunch of squares with arrows on them in kind of a circle.
Yeah, it was like
that one?
It was ironically, I think it was the same level, but
Okay.
you both just did different drop strats.
Yeah, there were some levels like that I just looked at and was like, oh, this is a monkey ball level. I know what to do.
Yeah, the whole thing screamed monkey ball, but with mouse, and I was just like,
I liked the coin collecting. I liked having to do some like routing on the fly a little bit.
Yeah, it seemed like the game was really generous with giving you coins at times.
At times.
At times. Like, for the most part, like, it was near the end of, like, I think it was either 18 or 19, where you had, like, some skinny platforms for it. And then there was, like, one with a bunch of blue coins at the end with 2 goals. So if you went to go for the blue coins, you could get the exit over there. But you had enough red coins on that middle island for you to just finish the level there.
Oh yeah, this one.
We don't have the
Oh, you don't?
streams
Okay.
up, so
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the
well,
moment
and-
I saw that you won, I was like, done. I'm out. I'm out.
yeah. And there's no shame in forfeiting. Like if a game is being difficult, it's unfortunate that it is an elimination match. Trevor Blade, you've had some very, very good wins in this tournament. And is this your first tournament, or have you done?
I'm trying to. I think this is my first elimination tournament. There were some other events I've been on, but I think this is the first one I've been on mystery tournament.
Nice. And did you enjoy your time?
I was very confused my very first round. I got to go to the winner's second by not participating because our
Oh, you had a. Okay.
they had computer problems and we never heard back from them, so we continued on.
Oh.
I actually want to try to find them so I could be able to hit them up and go for a match, just at least feel like I didn't earn my way through, or if I did actually earn my way through there to the next round. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. A bit of a struggle here and there to get things set up because I am very not good with tech.
Yeah, I know everyone's first time with IRC can be a little troubling. But as soon as you get all of like the automatic login stuff set up,
That was the weird thing. With one of the people that it was we exited out completely and it was like able to join automatically. The second the next round I tried joining, it forgot all my stuff immediately and we were confused. So that was fun.
it's IRC. It does what it does sometimes. But I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed your time in the tournament. So, including that, I guess default win. Is this 2-2, 3-2? I'm not quite sure, but that's a very impressive showing for your first time in mystery tournament.
Yeah, I believe that's correct. 2-2.
Yeah, 50% win rate is very good. And no shame to losing to FurretTurret. FurretTurret's very good. So,
Thanks.
but yeah, Furret, you are moving on. I guess this was a losers. So you'll be moving on to losers 5.
Hmm.
I'm going to check the bracket to see who you're playing.
I thought this was round 5. I tried keeping track and then I second guessed, so I just on my feed I just put round question mark.
Look, even us commentators and the organizers don't always 100% know what round it is at any given point with how many matches we have in this tournament.
Fair enough.
Where and then trying to find
Yeah, and I am
Furret on this giant block of people. So you will be moving on to fight Julo Ninja.
Oh, okay.
That should be another fun match.
Hmm.
But any final words to say before we cut stream, Trevor Blade?
I'm trying, but the only things I think of is just congrats for the winners of this round. Good luck for the next round for the others, and don't eat drugs. Have a good night.
Don't
Fine,
eat
Trevor.
drugs.
And remember to breathe.
Remember
Important.
to breathe. Don't eat drugs. All right, FFAO. If we can see what's coming up on the schedule. Because I don't think we have any matches set up tomorrow. So we're going to have a nice little break here. But then Saturday, we kick off with Begons and Relis at 1 o'clock. We got Someone 325 versus Jackazam at 4 o'clock. And then Arrow Fodder versus Bright Shadow at 9 o'clock. So we've got a little bit of gaps between our 3 matches on Saturday.
We have 2 winners 5 matches on Saturday. Those are pretty late matches. I don't think anyone would have guessed that we would have the Gons versus Relics match on Winners 5, but that's how it panned out. They played really well so far.
Yeah, and whoever wins those matches is going to be 1 win away from making a top 8 appearance.
Wow.
So those are going to be some very fun, very tense matches to check out. But we do have deadline day on Friday, so there should be a few more matches popping up in the schedule. So we will see if any of those surprise matches pop up.
Yeah, keep tuned to the Mystery Discord. If anyone gives game, we'll be here to restream hopefully. And I guess that's it for today. Good night, everyone.
Okay. Good night, everybody.